Welcome, friend of child. And congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere but back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he—
What agreement? Oh, the thing—
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers—
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Ahem. The flagship restaurant of the Lee style is the Lioli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant. Don't talk to Paimon like that!
To the Northland Bank.
Aha, as promised, I found someone who can help you.
So, where—
He's certainly it. I took the liberty of setting up—
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng and we the Fatui have always—
It is an honor to—
Discretion?
Indeed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor or—
Huh?
Did you— The Fatui calls many such people friends. Well, they are still—
Because I can bring you to—
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the GeoArc—
Rex Lapis may be the prime of it. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were— As you have seen in years past, Liu is—
Yeah.
Deicide or not, traveler, Child has told me a lot about you.
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang—
Precisely. Oh, if we are agreed.
All right, my bridge— You can go if you want to.
After having experienced the land of the absent, indeed, organizing the rite of Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations. Ningguang of the Qixi. I neither know nor do I. These are the advance funds.
Wow.
Well then, let us.
Welcome to the Jade. It's cheap.
Betting?
Noctilucus Jade.
Radiant grade Noctilucus Jade? Huh? What do you think? The Jade Mystery?
These 3 pieces really... But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want... If it were me,
Oh?
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were...
Oh, wait! Hey! If we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Oh, more. It is as you say.
Huh?
If one must always consider Mora before... All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What? So loaded that he...
No need to waver. Even when I am evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade, only after the item, if you return to those crafty merchants to quibble.
Whoa! To think...
But there is a way to truly a fool sees...
What is that?
If you point at the moon with your feet, the patterns. The Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, I have imparted the priceless secrets of the Jade trade to you. Now, all that's left...
Priceless, huh? We're back to buy some rocks, boss.
burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I... Not buying? How about this? I can take a small sample of all...
Don't worry. I know the rules.
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thick? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Stingy?
But wouldn't something this thick...
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits.
What sort...
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use...
Oh!
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed...
Well, guess we... You mean at one...
That would not do. It...
Oh, Paimon remembers. We once saw... Now...
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyuat. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals...
That's the pot! It looks like the Hilitrolls are still using it. It's a bit late, but we gotta cut the line.
Don't blink! Nowhere to hide. Nowhere to hide.
it could be used as our hydro elemental. We're ready to go. Paimon will use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention. Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilichurls are surrounding us again! Are they tracking by the light? Such nerdy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after. Take off. Oh, protect us! Snowflake! Cut to the chase! That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More Hilichurls! They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food! Think you can get away? With sword comes shadow. Ow! That's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Exactly!
No problem.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me. Parting? Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to...
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection...
In the safe hands of the Liyue chief.
All right. Thank
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucent.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. As I thought.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small. That's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price.
Well, it's settled then.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So,
Guess we can't do anything else.
yes. I have already rented this location and have begun the Liyue Chithi.
But when something this big happened here, should. Although, with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millelith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel.
Traditionally, we call it the
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here. One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the... These things are for the... Before the right...
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue. Which is to say the only mint in Teyvat. All the Mora that flow...
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Chithi, perhaps each has their motives. In Liyue, where the... Well then,
Perfume?
no. Perfumes used to... Silk flower petals contain...
It's time for Zhongli's lecture. Hey, boss.
Silk flowers?
Which kind?
Ugh, you ignorant shopper.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of...
My good, you two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. I'm sorry. Now then.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens. Just look at the abundant by contrast. This variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today.
Wow! A true connoisseur.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler...
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway? Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchased but this silk flower purchase, perhaps you don't know. Like several other tedious, but this is the only rite of parting to take. Now that's settled.
You forgot to bring money again?
If I may interject.
Yes.
Gosh, well, why didn't you it would be bad luck to say it out loud. Since these flowers will be...
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? If he hadn't written those poems in
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of
Thank you, boss.
our skins.
Please, it's...
So, now that we
Ideally with the help of an expert.
talk about
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city.
so this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
I will wait for you near the statue of the...
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan! She's master of the Liyue branch, right? Lan, we need to ask you...
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a
Wow. Wow. I'm just going to assume that you. To be fair, I put a lot of effort into my appearance for someone who spends all their.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the.
Aha! The truth is...
No, they were. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation.
the fortune teller, right? Paimon, thanks, Lan.
Adventurer!
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Sorry, you caught me. I think we need more time to get to.
We just wanted to know...
Oh, well, that said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing Paimon...
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Ying-Ar's homemade perfume?
Yang Air? Oh, as in scent...
Yes, that's her.
Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make
Great! This is
Let me tell you how.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal after...
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand 3 in one go. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it? Ay, 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 who let this tiger out of the cage? Well, with your looks, who can... As one of my favorite poems goes.
That went over Paimon's head.
In short, I'm happy to help. So, where is a good place for making sweets? You mean Wan Min restaurant? Good.
Wow. Nero's really good.
Try something new at the Wandering Restaurant. I think I may have overeaten.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now. Are you ready to please me?
What did you...
I meant make me proud. Well, I'm setting up.
Restaurant. But you didn't let me finish.
Wow. Nero's really good. Wouldn't gliding be faster?
But you didn't...
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very careful. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip.
Use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices... Ooh! Now take these. Don't forget to do all three. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but...
People must have iron stomachs. Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Wow, this is some... The essence is placed into... You must take care to control... So please, folk, don't waste a drop of that... All three perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, a testament to the lengths you will go to for... Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to...
This first one is sweet as... The second one is for the... Finally, the third one has a soft but... All clear? Don't get that good. I'll leave you. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard. Come and hang out with me.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were...
Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis... That is true.
3 sets and not...
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that
Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms.
What a shame.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing?
At present, a friend of mine named Mad...
Sure, but aren't...
I have...
Man, what?
A friend of mine named Mad...
Sure, but aren't...
I have...
All things must change. It's nothing. It's nothing.
What happened?
Back in my day, people said if they heard beautiful sound, but if they heard...
So that means...
Yes, the rumor. Some say it was a Fatui plot. This harbor is like a... Well, I shall say no more. Borrow? Apart from... But it was not originally mine either. He could not dissuade me. And so it has been many. Still, though, Oh, these old bones are...
What are we...
All right, children.
Do you live...
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot?
How does that work? What? There's no way Paimon would fit in there. And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't you just lift the lid and look inside?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is...
This granny's so weird. What does she... Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help the old lady clean up.
You noticed? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place? You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Julian Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Wouldn't glide. Brace yourself. Yeah. Brace yourself. What? Yahoo! Think you can get away?
way. Get him! No one escapes my sights! Cut to the chase! Got lucky that time. Got lucky that time. Incoming! Hey! How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see. How did this opening work again? Oh dear. All right. Now, let me see. How did this opening work again? Oh dear. All right. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters, the cheese sing. Those children stopped letting my friends. Still, they've done well.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. Don't you think it's weird?
Oh, don't be silly. Leo, but no matter what, to cry, catch them now that you have come to borrow the bell. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
Hey! It belongs to Granny! We're supposed to return.
Oh, let you, but this bell gets homesick sometimes. Well, oh, and do it. If they have time, they can come over.
We will! Thanks, Granny!
Indeed. This is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course.
That's suspicious. Oh, yeah, if you have the...
That tone does not suit you. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of...
So what's the next... Ooh, Paimon loves kites!
No. Kite, I will explain it to you.
Oh!
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this. Well, this is Mr. Zhang. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government.
Well, that's because I prefer...
Children's toys are finely crafted toys. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years.
Indeed. These...
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must...
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays these markings of tree and leaf. Justice flows across... Well then, Granny Shen, I shall take these back with me. As...
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
Nope, I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't... Or perhaps, you could...
How has he not died of hunger?
Child, you are as fond... The rite of parting requires helping hand.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what... Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment.
Try your luck betting on Jay?
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve...
Adventure? Venture...
That's not hard.
A most fair price.
That won't do, I'm afraid. It's too little. That won't do, I'm afraid. It's too little. Too little, I say. That won't do, I'm afraid. 15,000 more on not one...
Hey! Don't get mad!
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
A full day of odd job.
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero.
That's too little. Hardly a fair price. This price will do. No loss. That's too little. Hardly a fair price.
Oh, help? Sure. So what's the job?
Let me see.
No problem.
Done.
This is all you got? Child? No. How about this? Get me a single Chinkson flower, and I'll consider that pay.
Guess we've got no choice.
Have you brought the good? Hey, that's pretty good. With this Chinkson flower, I should be able to pacify my...
All finished then? Splendid. Any left?
You think you can buy us off with some loose...
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave...
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. Just what is this about?
Next, we need some everlasting incense. Is everything...
Everything is fine. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
Everything is fine. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Child wasn't happy with us just now. The receptionist just... Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that?
The reception, it seems.
How about... But you can't even reach the counter. Joke's on you! Paimon floats, so height is no restriction. Anyway, there's something weird. It can't be.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi...
Something like this would be...
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you showed...
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. My dear Chi-Chi, we...
Okay then,
How did you manage that?
but Chi-Chi helps you. You help...
Since when do customers need to do favors?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to...
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa...
I don't believe so. It's a kind of crossbow turret, located in Tianheng Pass.
Mr. Zhang Li...
Apparently not quite.
The cocoa goat is a...
Did you want to ask...
No, just that what it looks like. Don't know. Where to find it? Don't know either. Where it came from? Also don't know.
Very well then. Let's...
Cocoa goat.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
It's huge, but how do you operate? Aw, what?
After millennia of wear and tear, even...
So what are we gonna do? Quick!
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of... That said, let me... As I recall, there is a... If we can retrieve the spare parts from...
So...
I have a... With the parts in hand.
Where is that supply post? Here, post...
Told you I'd win. Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
These parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the... It is done.
Ooh!
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look.
Over here we have... nothing. And over there...
Hey! Just what do you think you're... So you fixed up this turret, because...
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also...
Are you... This area is supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing. Last time we approached the mountain, and nearly... A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And the next thing you'll be...
Tut tut. It is not we who need...
There's no end to this.
Jab and cross.
Time for takeoff. Oh no! Let the show be... Don't blink! Nowhere to hide. Speed of light. Go, go! Incoming. Oh no! Nowhere to hide. Don't hesitate.
I got careless. That tingle? Fry. Have a little taste. That tingle?
Think you can get away? Let the show begin.
I got careless. Pick the wrong
Here we
test.
go. What? Brace yourself. Think you can get away? I'll protect us. Don't get lucky that time. Hey, nowhere to hide.
Should replace my hammer.
Huh. These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing with.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time.
Oh yeah, that!
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no... What's more, a contraption...
Which means... a Paimon wouldn't go...
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo.
Good idea. We did our best.
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo.
Good idea. We did our best.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our...
What a disappointment.
Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so...
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So tasty. Much better than normal goat milk. Only an Adeptabeast could make such tasty milk. I'm sorry. I have a... Ah, here. This is the name.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi's...
Oh. Sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone learned.
Might I ask who?
Ah, how rude of me.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out, what a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than the snake is speaking. I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest...
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really.
Do you sell
everlasting ins?
At last.
3 million more. Top quality. Guaranteed.
Aw, too bad the Chising have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
3 mil...
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make...
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this the...
Coco Goat! Coco Goat! My son.
Hey! Less laughter, more
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've... Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. If Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk...
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 more.
That's like 0 difference from...
Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
Ah, that lot is an absolute... So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House? I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liu saying goes, the walls have ears.
Well, as it stands, we... Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure? Odd? The questions that such travel... To treat you to a meal. Oh, yes, don't worry. I will... Tonight, I shall take...
Hole in the wall? As in a...
Indeed. You're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so. Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice. I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you.
If it is to your liking, dear
Hey, there's even a...
Besides fine wine. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different...
As you all know, high above the... What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? Imagine. Behold! They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value. Merely grasping 1 or 2 of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like where Liyue locals talk about her, the Fatui hate her. She's...
At last I have found...
Who's there?
Wait, I am not with the Millilith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you. Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate...
Ningguang sent you?
My apologies, you who have returned from Jiayun Karst, but I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She invites you to her palace.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite her. I wish to meet at the Jade Chamber together.
And with that, the emissary... What we've received an invitation. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever...
And then you'd best be on your way.
Don't